And good afternoon and welcome to Henry Luke's baseball field in Neillsville. I have to do something first. Now we go. Live here at Henry Luke's baseball field in Neillsville. Larry Hazer along with Joe Anderson here today.
Good afternoon, Larry.
Good afternoon, Joe. As we get set for baseball here, and I'm looking forward to watching this Columbus Catholic team. Right now, they are unbeaten on the season at 5-0. And they are on a roll. They're scoring some runs. You've had a chance to see them this year, and it's a well-balanced team.
Yes, sir. They're very aggressive on the base paths. I said that right. And very good pitching as well. I've seen them take it right to Owen Withy, and Greenwood had an early lead on them when they played over at Jack Hackman, and they came back and a lot of double steals, a lot of kids on the move, and good defense. And
this team comes in.
I was going to say, it's nice to actually have a game where we're not freezing to death either. Above 40-degree temperatures.
Well, not much today, though. I think they said the high was only going to be about 50. But at least the wind is not blowing right in at us here tonight like it was the other night.
Agreed.
Marshfield Columbus comes in 3-0 in the Eastern Clore Belt, 5-0 overall. Greenwood is at 3-1. Loyal 2-1. Owen Withy 1-2. Spencer 0-2. Neillsville having a rough start. They are 0-3 coming into this game here today, 1-4 on the season overall. And one of the things, I guess, if you're going to look at with Neillsville, a very young team. They only have 2 seniors in this lineup. And the other night, they had 2 seniors playing. The rest were sophomores and freshmen. And some of those players, not a lot of varsity experience. So it's a learning time for this Neillsville baseball team this year. Both coaches down there right now talking with our umpires, James Highfield and Joseph Miller today. Jared Kressel is the head coach for the Columbus Catholic Dons. Dave Mattson, the longtime coach for the Neillsville Warriors. And the meeting at the home plate area is done. Neillsville will be taking the field. It'll be Bryce Erickson taking the mound today for the Warriors. 7 innings pitched so far for Bryce. He has given up 4 runs, 3 of those earned, 4 hits in the 7 innings. He has struck out 9 and walked 5 on the season. He has a 3.0 ERA. He'll be going against this lineup for the Columbus Catholic Dons. And that lineup features Emmett Konieczny leading off. Emmett will be the shortstop today.
He and Blake Jacoby are the 2 main throwers that I've seen for Marshfield Columbus this season.
And Blake Jacoby will be the pitcher today for Columbus Catholic. He will bat second. Brock Bennington is the center fielder. He will bat third. Cole Timler is behind the plate. He will bat fourth. And I was watching him on the warm-ups, and he has got a strong arm down to second base.
Not too many people can steal against him.
Zane Adler is the left fielder. He will bat fifth. Grant Olson is over at first base. He will bat sixth for the Dons. Cy Becker is at first base. He will bat sixth. Check that, seventh. Cy is at third base. There we go. Sam Wilczek is the right fielder. He will bat eighth. And Nathan Nemitz is at second base. He will bat ninth for the Dons. Take a look at the Warrior defense. As I mentioned, Bryce Erickson, the sophomore, on the mound. You've got Reese McDonald, another sophomore, behind the plate. Freshman Gunnar Barth is at third base. Senior Eric Moltzen is the shortstop. Then you've got another sophomore in Gavin Barth. He is over at second base. Senior Santana Subke is at first. Mike Ozoshki will get the start today in left field. Sam Hayes is in center, and Austin Gross is in left field, or right field, excuse me. So the outfield is sophomores, just a young team for this Neillsville baseball team this year.
Columbus is favored to win the East this year for baseball. Several teams not in the conference this year for baseball. Gilman, one of them. Granton and Colby co-ops with Abbotsford. Are they still in the Clover Belt, or are they doing the Marywood?
They must be in the Marywood, because I got the Clover Belt East standings here, and they are not in there.
Okay.
So they must have moved over to the Marywood Conference for baseball. They've also co-oping in softball.
Correct.
With Abbotsford. We are on ZaleskiSports.com tonight. And a busy day for Zaleski Sports. Stratford and Athens baseball going on tonight. Newman and Stratford softball. Three Lakes Phelps and Amherst playing girls soccer tonight. Rib Lake Columbus Catholic softball is going on as well on ZaleskiSports.com.
And I'll be doing soccer tomorrow night in Marshfield.
Stevens Point in Marshfield.
Yes.
Okay.
Soccer is interesting.
Not a big thing over in this area. You got to go more towards that eastern part of the state.
Yep.
And south is where a lot of the soccer goes on. They do have a youth program here in Neillsville.
It's going to catch on, I know for sure. Give it time. Erickson looks good with his warm-up pitches.
Very good athlete.
Yes, he is.
Bryce Erickson. Basketball, football, and baseball. He'll throw some junk at you, not just the fastball. And he will go against Emmett Konieczny to lead off here in the first inning for Columbus Catholic. Also today on Neillsville Cable Channel 978. And we're set to go. Emmett Konieczny will step in from the right side.
Yeah, broadcasting on multiple platforms today.
Yes, we're all over the place here today. Bring Joe in here, and we're all over the place. All right, so the right-hander Erickson gets set to work, and the first pitch is a strike. One thing that the Warriors had trouble with the other night on Friday against Owen Withee. Getting the ball over for strikes. 6 errors in that loss to the Hawks. That ball in the dirt, even at 1-1.
That was the Achilles heel for Greenwood when they took on the Dons a week or two ago. They had about 6 or 7 errors, and the Dons took advantage.
1 ball and 1 strike to Konieczny. The right-hander Erickson delivers. That one bounces across home plate. And it's 2 balls and a strike. 3:10 down the lines here at Henry Luke's baseball field. 365 into the gaps in right and left center field. I'm assuming probably about 370 to straightaway center. That ball hit into shallow right center, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. One thing you're going to notice, Joe, here in, well, at least with the wet conditions, the ball's not going to bounce much at the outfield. You notice it right there.
Yeah.
That ball hit in the outfield and just stayed right there.
The last week I did games Monday and Tuesday at Hackman, and anybody hit anything in front of the plate, it would just stop. Just the grass is just that wet yet.
So a leadoff single for Konieczny brings up Blake Jacoby, who will be pitching today for the Dons. Hitting from the left side. There goes the runner. McDonald's throw down to second is not in time. It'll be a stolen base for Konieczny. Moltzen covering down at second base, but not in time. Nothing in 1, the count to Jacoby. You'll notice or recognize a lot of these names for the Dons. From the basketball team. There's a bunt down the first base line that goes foul. And it's 0-2 now to Jacoby. Neillsville boys have a tough week in baseball. They have Columbus Catholic tonight, Loyal Thursday, and then they're at Columbus on Friday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was that originally scheduled, or was it Mother Nature doing that?
This one here is a makeup game.
Okay.
Now, this one was not originally scheduled. The pitch, outside a ball. Good fastball from Erickson. A ball and 2 strikes. Brock Bennington waits on deck for the Dons. Konechny the runner at second. Nobody out here in the top of the first. Konechny takes the lead. The pitch. That one misses inside. Even now at 2-2. So after Erickson got ahead of Jacoby, is now even the count.
My first game I've done, and since it's been renovated, this is a nice place. Well done.
Yep. It's kind of a work in progress over the years. There's a fly ball hit to Hayes in center field. He's got it, and he will fire it onto third base, and a nice throw. Holds the runner at second. It's one thing a ball wouldn't have gotten that far the other night.
Oh,
that wind was blowing in. There
True.
was not many balls hit deep in the outfield. It was blowing straight in from center.
We did that soccer game we did at the new stadium in Marshfield last week. We had to have windows open to get for the, or pardon me, track, and it was really blowing in there.
Pop up on the infield. Barth calling at third, and he drops it. Barth and Molson were there, and Barth just simply dropped it. And that's the Achilles heel for this Neillsville team here this year, has been the errors. There's the first one today.
Don't be surprised if you see coach for Columbus, Krassel. He'll put these guys in motion. He'll move them.
Cole Timler, the catcher now, will step in there. Right-handed batter. First pitch outside a ball. Runners at first and second for the Dons. 1 out, top of the first, no score. Cloudy, cool late afternoon. Not as windy as it has been, though.
And above 40.
There they go. Popped up foul out of play behind home plate. Well, at least there went the runner from second.
Yeah, Coach Krassel is not afraid to put his runners in motion. A lot of hit and runs. And don't be surprised if you don't see Timler bunt.
A ball and a strike to Timler. Erickson, there goes the runner from third. Throw down to third is in time. They got Konechny on the throw from McDonald. Covering down there was Barth. So 2-5 on the putout. And there's 2 down here in the first inning. 2-1 the count to Timler. Jacoby did move, or Bennington, went down to second base. I almost said Brockington.
You're dating yourself, Larry.
John Brockington down at second base.
Some of the listeners, John, who's that?
Yeah. Number 42 for the Packers.
Along with John Hadel.
Ooh.
That was 72 when they won it.
It was some dark days when Hadels was there.
Oh, yeah. He had one good season, and the rest was Lynn Dickey and that tribe.
2-2 the count, and it's in the dirt on the pitch from Erickson. Full now, 3-2.
Good block by McDonald behind the dish.
He has really improved on that. Of course, he starting this year in place of Jace Peckel, who is normally their starting catcher. Injured during the football season. There's a ground ball to third, glove by Barth. Throw to first in time, and the Warriors get out of it. Nothing across for the Dons in their half of the first inning. No runs on a hit. They leave one. And at the end of a half inning of play, Columbus Catholic nothing. Neillsville coming up.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without foo. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
Really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
McDonald is the catcher. He will bat third. Gunnar Barth at third base. He bats fourth. Austin Gross is the right fielder batting fifth. The first baseman, Santana Subke, will bat sixth. Center fielder Sam Hayes bats seventh. The DH is Preston Berg. He will bat eighth. And Eric Moltzen, the shortstop, will bat ninth.
There's Bryce Erickson's mother over there. Jenny Erickson got her jacket ready to go along her seat and camera.
She's always sporting the camera.
Just turned 50. So they said it on Facebook.
I'm sure she appreciates you saying that.
I was going to say, as soon as I said that.
Over the three medians that were on here today.
I stuck my foot in my mouth 3 times in one spot.
Pretty much all of central Wisconsin now knows how old she is. Bryce Erickson will step in. Bryce batting .308 on the season. Switch hitter. And the first pitch from Jacoby is taken low ball. 1 ball, no strikes. You know, I was watching Jared Krassel that first inning, coach for Columbus Catholic. Now you watch Dave Mattson here giving signs. Owen Withey's coach never gave any signs to his batters. No. They just stepped in.
I know I've talked to a couple of coaches from them. They have it's a rebuilding year in Owen. New coach.
Yep.
Russ Weiler's still there as the assistant, but I know that Russ, see if he stays on.
A ball and a strike to Erickson, the pitch. Lifted in the air to left center. That one's fairly deep. Left fielder coming over and makes the catch, and then he gets upended by the center fielder who undercut him. Wow, that was good thing nobody got hurt out there. I don't think the center fielder, the left fielder out there, Adler, seeing the center fielder Bennington coming across there.
Well, whoever has the loudest voice, they got to call him off.
Well, fortunate for Columbus, nobody got hurt. 1 up, 1 down for Mike Kozashki. First pitch is a ball. Kozashki batting .200. Warriors have struggled here early on from the plate. The pitch. This one lifted in the air. Shortstop calling. And the catch is made by Konieczny. Two up, 2 down here in the first for the Warriors. And now the catcher, Reese McDonald. Reese batting .364. One of the few that are over 300 for this Warrior team this year. First pitch.
And you said Reese was in place of the regular starter for...
Jace Peckel was the starter last year as a freshman.
What happened to him?
He had a nasty leg injury in football.
Oh, okay.
Damaged his knee big time.
Okay.
That pitch is a strike, and it's a ball and a strike to McDonald. But he's coming along pretty well. They are almost thinking he may play this year before the season's over.
That's good.
but he's going to take his time. Just a sophomore. Swing and a miss by McDonald. 1-2 now.
Jacoby's got some nice off-speed pitches. I mean, curveball and changeup.
It's good to have at this level. Boy, you can really get the hitters fooled. That pitch low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 down here in the bottom of the first. We're scoreless in Neillsville. Jacoby gets the sign from Timler, and the pitch is lined into left center field, a base hit. Well, that's why he's one of their best hitters. He was right on that one. They're going to get a courtesy runner here for the catcher, Reese McDonald, as Gavin McFarland will come down and run. So a runner on for the Warriors. And Gunnar Barth, the freshman, will step in there now for Neillsville. Very good athlete for the Warriors. Jacoby, the stretch, the pitch, fouled back on the screen. Nothing in 1 to Barth. Austin Gross waits in the on-deck circle. Should Gunnar get on? McDonald, the runner at first. Actually, McFarland, the courtesy runner, and Barth takes the strike. So nothing in 2 now.
One of the things that Jacoby does, does well as a pitcher, but he's in and out, up and down, changes speeds.
That pitch misses. Throw down to second is not in time. The throw was on the first base side of second base. And Konechny covering had to go way over to make the catch, and the runner ran right by him. So McFarland down to second on a stolen base. 1-2 the count to Barth. McFarland will take his lead. Jacoby delivers and misses.
Close pitch.
Yeah, those pitches are very close. 2-2 now the count with 2 outs. McFarland with a lead. The pitch misses outside. Timler had to come up and get that one.
See if Coach Matson puts him in motion on the bases.
3-2 with 2 down. Should be in motion.
He's going to go on contact, yep.
The pitch. Popped up foul behind home plate. Barth, a 182 hitter. Looking for his first RBI this season. Still 3-2. And the pitch. This one grounded to Konechny at short. 1 hop, throws on to first, and gets Barth. Very speedy down to first, but good throw by Konechny. 6-3 on the putout. Nothing across for the Warriors in their half of the first. No runs on a hit. They leave 1. The end of 1.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Columbus Catholic, they have a tough week too. They're at Loyal tomorrow, and then they host Neillsville again on Friday.
And according to the weatherman, we're supposed to actually get pretty dry weather the rest of the week.
We may be able to wear just a shirt by the end of the week.
That would be nice.
Talking mid to upper 60s.
Only in Wisconsin can we talk about being in.
We're going to see a lot of shorts and T-shirts the end of the week.
Might be able to get my motorcycle out this week.
Hey, there you go. It would be nice to get, like in the 60s and no wind.
Yes.
I mean, it's been so windy this spring.
If it was a warm wind, it wouldn't be so bad, but it's not a
warm
wind.
Right. Northwest wind all the time, or southeast. For the Dons, they'll have Adler, Olson, and Becker due up here in this second inning against Bryce Erickson. Another team that's having a good season is in the Western Clover Belt is Regis. They are 5-0 in the West.
I talked to a lad from Stanley Boyd a couple weeks ago. He said they're really good.
Yeah. That pitch low to Adler. 1 ball, no strikes. They don't do a crossover in baseball, but that could be interesting too.
I wonder what division Regis is in. They do 5 divisions of baseball, correct? Or
I think they do, yeah.
Okay.
I know they do softball.
Okay.
That pitch high, 2-0. I would think both the Regis and Columbus Catholic will be in the same division.
I would assume that as well.
The 2-0 pitch. Adler takes high, and it's 3-0 now. Erickson in 7 innings of work. Now 8 innings after his last one with 5 walks. Make it 6 as he walks Adler to lead off here in the second inning. Grant Olson now the batter. First baseman for the Dons. As Columbus Catholic with the leadoff hitter for the second inning in a row. Erickson delivers, fouled back by Olson.
Is this Erickson's first year of starting as a pitcher, or did he have some last year?
He had some work last year, but last year they had Braden Trunkle and Carson Opel were their main 2 guys.
Okay.
He did get some work. There's a throw over to first. Diving back in is Adler. They have a couple of tall pitchers in Santana Subke and Sam Hayes. That get a bunch of the innings. There's a strike delivered to Olson. Hayes may be the guy to come in relief today. Should Erickson get in trouble? That ball gets in the dirt and gets by McDonald. Back on the screen, this will allow Adler to go down to second. I think Bryce tried the curveball right there and it didn't do anything. Went in the dirt and got by McDonald back on the screen.
One of the few that have gotten by him so far today.
That was a tough pitch right there.
Yeah.
This one popped up foul and out of play by Olson.
And there's Sandy Schmidt with her camera over by the Neillsville dugout.
Yep. Plenty of pictures will be available.
A multimedia event.
That one drops in there for a called strike 3.
Good pitch.
Good-looking curveball right there. 10th strikeout of the season for Erickson. 1 out here in the second. Cy Becker, the third baseman, now the batter. Adler, the runner at second. Erickson delivers. That one in the dirt. Good block. Here's a throw down to third, and it won't be in time, though, as Adler took off right away. It was almost as soon as that ball skipped in there, he was gone.
They are a speedy team, the Dons. They like to steal the bases, hit and run.
Yeah, they're showing it today.
If you get a pass ball here, you're going to see him taking off for home.
There's a fly ball into center field. Hayes coming on. He'll make the catch. He'll have to make an awful good throw here to get the runner. Sliding in is Adler with the first run of today's game. That was deep enough out there on that fly ball by Becker that Hayes had to make a strong throw to home. It was still a pretty good throw. But up the line a little bit towards third. And Adler with the head-first dive gives the Dons a 1-0 lead. Ground ball by Wilczek. Second baseman Gavin Barth tosses to first for the out. But the Dons get a run. No hits. They leave none. And at the end of 1.5 here in Neillsville, it's now Columbus Catholic 1, Neillsville 0.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
1-0 Dons here in the second inning. Baseball action tomorrow on Zaleski Sports. Wisconsin Rapids is at Marshfield. WIAA Scandinavia at Amherst. You're going to be over at the girls' soccer match in Marshfield.
That'll be at
Joe
7
will be there
p.m.
for that.
Yep.
Oh, a 7 o'clock start.
7 o'clock start.
Okay.
That's a nice football stadium. The best part is that when it's raining, you can close the windows and stay warm. And the two girls' soccer games I did over there, one it snowed. They played. They played. God bless them.
Austin Gross steps in there for the Warriors from the left side. He hits one into center field and deep. This one's going to get over the center fielder's head all the way to the fence. Gross is on at second with a leadoff stand-up double. I was just going to mention how close Austin stands to the plate. His foot is almost inside the...
It's right on the chalk of the inside.
Yeah, right on the chalk of that batting line, or batter's box line. And he hit one well to center field. Gross coming in at .231 on the season. Now Santana Subke. Subke batting 100. And the first pitch to him is a strike. One of the two seniors for the Warriors. Moltzen, who plays short today, is the other senior. The pitch. Lifted in the air behind second base. Konieczny calling and will make the catch. For the first out here in the second inning. Now Sam Hayes.
How tall is Sam?
Sam is about 6'5".
I knew he was well over 6 foot tall.
First pitch to Sam, outside a ball. Gross, the runner at second. He led off this inning with a double. 1 out. We're in the bottom of the second as Hayes squares to bunt. Now pulls back and fouls it over the Warrior dugout down the third base line,
Into the homemade splash pad.
Coach Schmidt going out there to pick that one up. Coach Schmidt's. Colin out there grabbing that one.
Still a little standing water out of play here.
Oh, yeah, there's always water standing there. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Good cut by Hayes, but he missed it. 1-2. The DH, Preston Berg, in the on-deck circle. Gross with his lead at second. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Hayes strikes out. First strikeout for Jacoby. And now another left-handed batter, Preston Berg, will step in there. Berg batting 125. Two down now here in this second inning. The pitch. That one lifted in the air, right field, but right at the right fielder for the third out. Wilczek right there to make the catch. A leadoff double wasted by Austin Gross. No runs on a hit. They leave one. 2 are in the books here in Neillsville. 1-0 Columbus Catholic.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Nathan Nemitz, and then we go to the top of the order. Konechny and Jacoby. More baseball coming up Friday. Same two teams, different location. We go east about 25 miles to Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Joel will be with me on that one too.
No.
No, you won't be.
I will be heading to Green Bay.
That's right. You're heading to Green Bay.
Judging State Soul Ensemble at UWGB. Went down to Platteville this past weekend and the old stomping ground. Saw a lot of old colleagues and heard a lot of good stuff. And
so it will be me there. I don't know who else, but me.
And John Armbruster, he had a book come out. Went to his book signing on Saturday night in La Crosse. He's from Chile, originally.
Okay. All right, Nathan Nemitz will step in there to work against the right-hander Bryce Erickson. The first pitch is high ball.
That book called Tailspin. It's very good. World War II aviators.
1 ball, no strikes to Nemitz leading off here in the third inning. Swings and misses at that one, and it's even at a ball and a strike. Emmett Konechny in the on-deck circle. He's the leadoff hitter for the Dons. And the pitch. Popped up foul out of play behind home plate. One and two now, the count. The Dons 5-0 on the season, 3-0 in the conference. The Warriors looking for that first win in the conference. The pitch. This one is lined into right field. That'll be a base hit. A leadoff runner again for the Dons. They've had one in each of the first 3 innings. And now the top of the order, Emmett Konieczny. Konieczny had a hit to lead off the game, then was thrown out at third. Trying to steal. There's a curveball. It's hit right at me.
You have the window closed. Mine's open.
I'm just glad there's a net there.
Could have had the scene from The Natural.
Yeah, I don't have a glove on.
He hits the glass and breaks the glass in the press box.
Now he hits one to the left side. 2 foul balls by Konieczny. 0-2 the count.
Sandy Schmidt is glad she's not standing where she was before.
Yeah, she might have been showing off some fancy dance moves. 0-2 to Konieczny. Nemitz takes his lead at first. The pitch. Curveball in the dirt, and this one bounces past McDonald. Hit the plate, it looked like, and took a nasty hop.
Another curveball.
Yep. So now a runner at second for the Dons with nobody out. 1-2 the count to Konieczny. Long look in by Erickson. Now he's ready. And delivers. Hit in the air to deep left field. Back goes the left fielder, and Zoschke had it in his glove, and then he hit the fence. So it would be a double here for Konieczny. He hit that one a ton out there in left field. Zoschke says he's all right. So runners at second and third.
Got turned awkwardly. He had a beat on it, but then he kind of got twisted around and couldn't squeeze it.
So we have runners at second and third with nobody out, and now Blake Jacoby. He flied out to center his first time up. The pitch in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes. Nemitz the runner at third. Konieczny is at second. And the pitch. That one high. 2-0 now to Jacoby. Erickson has walked 1 and struck out 1 today. Konieczny 2 for 2. The Dons with 3 hits. The pitch. That one inside. 3-0 now, the count to Jacoby. Bennington waiting on deck. The stretch by Erickson and the pitch. That one inside and low, and he walks Jacoby. And now they're loaded with nobody out. And you got the meat of the order coming up here for the Dons.
Not what Bryce had hoped for in this inning.
Bennington reached on an error back in the first. Dons had a couple of runners on back in that first inning, but couldn't get anything across. There's a little fister hit out to Moltzen. He dives and makes the catch, throws back to third, but can't get the runner. Nice catch there made by Moltzen. Little soft liner.
And that's a tough call for the umpire because you're in infield fly rule, you don't know if it's going to drop or pop up or what. But a good defensive play by Molson.
So 1 out, bases still loaded. Cole Timler, the catcher, he grounded out to Barth at third, his first time up. The pitch, lifted in the air, high to center field. Hayes coming on. He will make the catch. Here's the throw to the plate, and it's not going to be in time. Backed up nicely by Erickson. A run is in. Everybody moves up a base. Runners at second and third with 2 outs now. A run in here in the third inning. It's 2-0 Columbus Catholic. Now Zane Adler. They'll get a courtesy runner for Timler.
Give him a chance to get his gear back on to start the bottom of the third.
Who they got running over there for him?
14. Let me check that out quick. 14 is Alex Edwards.
Okay. He is the courtesy runner at second. Adler is the batter. Walked and scored last inning. The pitch. Low in the dirt. Blocked by McDonald. 1 ball, no strikes. Don's got a run in the second, and now another one here in the third. 2 outs with runners at second and third. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Big cut by Adler. Couple of fly-out RBIs for the Dons today. The pitch. That curveball in the dirt. McDonald able to keep it in front of him. 2 balls and a strike.
If that had skipped another 5 feet to the left, you would have seen Konechny going for home.
Konechny at third, Jacoby at second. Actually, it's the courtesy runner.
Edwards.
Edwards down at second. The pitch, swing and a miss. Another big cut by Adler. Even now at 2-2 with 2 outs.
See what Erickson throws here. Off speed, or if he gives him a fastball.
He has the sign from McDonald. And the pitch. Off speed, and out in front was Adler, and he's able to foul it. Gloved nicely by assistant coach Jason Kurth over there. Actually barehanded it. He gives the signs to McDonald, who relays them to the pitcher, Erickson. The pitch. Chopped again to Kurth. He checks it and then throws it back out like he was going to throw that back into the dugout or something. You replay as many as you can in high school ball.
Yes, that's true.
There's no throwing them away. The pitch. Another off-speed pitch taken low. And it's now full to Adler. Runners will be moving with 2 outs. Grant Olson in the on-deck circle. Should Adler get on? The 3-2. Swung on and missed. Big strikeout there for Bryce Erickson. The Dons do get a run on 2 hits, and they leave 2. 2.5 are now complete here in Neillsville. 2-0 Columbus Catholic.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Zaschke. So just like the Dons in their half of the third inning, they'll have the 9 1-2 hitters coming up. 2-0 Columbus Catholic leading here in the bottom of the third. Same two teams Friday night. Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield, another nice facility over there.
Yes, it is.
Leading off will be Eric Moltzen, the shortstop. First pitch lifted in the air, high, pop up. Third baseman calling, and will make the catch.
Not sure if Zaleski Sports will have their center field camera up and running at that time, but they've got the facility for it now. It's in right center.
Well, we'll see what happens. I'll be over there on Friday. Have it for you on 92.7 WPKG and Zaleski Sports. First pitch to Bryce Erickson. Again, batting from the left side, takes outside a ball. Flied out to left his first time up. One out here in the third. The pitch is a strike. 1-1.
Umpire's been very consistent with his strike zone. Very consistent. That's what you want. I mean, that's what any coach wants.
Yep. The pitch, that one way high. 2-1. Erickson, the pitcher today for the Warriors, has done pretty well against this Dons team. There's a ground ball wide of the second baseman into right field, a base hit. So a one-out single for Erickson will bring up Micah Zaschke. Zaschke hit the fence out there in deep left field, going for a fly ball. Hit by Konechny in the top of this inning. When he hit the fence, that's when the ball came out of his glove. But that was a tough play. He had to go back and
got himself twisted into a pretzel because he wasn't sure where that ball was going to go.
He squared the bunt there on that pitch and swung on and missed. 0-1. Jacoby, the right-hander, gets the sign from Timler. And the pitch, bunted third base side, but foul. Zaschke has good speed. And the count now 0-2. Erickson, the runner at first. Zaschke getting the signs from Coach Mattson, now steps into the batter's box. Squares to bunt again. Pulls back and takes low a ball. Good stop by Timler.
Very good catcher.
1-2 now to Zaschke. Long look down at Coach Mattson. Always interesting to see those signs and see which one is the right one.
Yeah, what turn? Yeah, from the base coach. What is the indicator?
Yep, all the stuff that's wasted. The pitch. Oh, that one got him. That one got him in the helmet. Zoschke's all right, but wow.
He's had
hit by a pitch.
He's had a stressful day. I mean, run into the fence and got hit by a pitch.
Now Reese McDonald. He singled back in the first and then was left stranded at second. Runners at first and second. One out here in the third for the Warriors. They trail 2-0. First pitch to McDonald is outside a ball. Throw down to second is in time. They caught Erickson off at second base. Had to be a call there somewhere between the catcher and shortstop where they made that play.
Yeah, they caught Erickson sleeping there. I mean, you don't think they're going to gun that, but Timler's got a pretty good arm on him.
Yes, he does.
He can shoot him out there.
And there's a strike knee high to McDonald. And he throws from his knees. I mean, he doesn't have to get up and throw it.
No.
1-1 now to McDonald. He was throwing some snap throws down to first base in practice. They were there from his knees. The pitch. This one grounded into left field, and how big is that out there? Zoschke's going to turn and go to third. Here comes the throw, and it's not in time. How big is it out there? As that would have been a run for the Warriors. Now you've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. McDonald now 2 for 2.
You got a courtesy runner coming in. Number 18.
That was McFarland. Gavin McFarland. And now Gunnar Barth, the batter. Grounded out to short to end the first inning. 4th hit in the game for the Warriors. That one hit in the air to right field. Wilczek coming on and will make the catch to end the 3rd inning for the Warriors. It looked promising for a while. No runs on a couple of hits. They leave 2. At the end of 3 here in Neillsville, 2-0 Columbus Catholic.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Ended it for them. So Erickson comes on to pitch here in the 4th. He'll have Olson, Becker, and Wilczek. Again, these same 2 teams will play Friday in Marshfield. We'll have it for you here on 92.7 WPKG and ZaleskiSports.com. Promises to be a warm, well, at least warmer day.
And opening
on Friday.
Opening of fishing on Saturday.
This weekend, yeah.
Yep.
And they're saying that there are still some spots up north that they're fishing on the ice.
Yes. I had talking to a gentleman at that book signing. He was from Superior. And he said, yeah, we still have snow. He wasn't very happy about it.
I wouldn't be either. Got to say congratulations to Columbus Catholic pitcher Haley Zimmerman. She tossed a no-hitter Friday when the Dons beat Gilman 7-2 in girls softball. Grant Olson leading off here in the fourth. Takes the first pitch from Erickson inside a ball. Tater Lowry of Neillsville continues to run well in track and field. He won the 800 and 1600 again last Friday in Auburndale. Fouled back by Olson. 1-1.
Let's say Tater's, he's a very good athlete.
I watched him run a 400 relay, 4x400. Neillsville was trailing. Two guys were in front of him. As soon as he got the baton, it was an all-out sprint.
Yeah.
He ended up winning by 100 yards. Ground ball foul, third base side by Olson. 1-2. Yeah, he runs, I think his mile on Friday was 4:36.
Is that 3,200? No.
That's 1,600.
I can say my son, he used to run the 16 and the 32.
He runs the 16 and the 800. Does Lowry. Set some indoor records earlier this spring.
Any outdoor track here at Neillsville?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm. They redid the track, so.
They did, okay. I know they have the indoor.
Yep. I think Tater set just about every record he could in the indoor.
My observations of him, he's at 110% all the time when he plays.
Yes, he is. 2-2 the count to Olson, and he takes a called strike three, and he knew it.
Got fooled.
3 strikeouts for Erickson. Now Cy Becker, the third baseman. One of the 2 RBI flyouts to center for the Dons today. The pitch. Low in the dirt.
If Erickson struggles with anything, it's off-speed pitches, especially a curveball hits in the dirt quite often.
But it seems to have fooled the Dons when it works.
Yes. Because I think Olson was expecting a fastball, and he got that and knew it right away.
The 1-0 swung on and missed by Becker. 1-1.
Erickson's had an impressive afternoon. Keeping the Don bats quiet this afternoon.
Yeah, just a couple of RBI flyouts. Hardest hit ball by the Dons was that double by Konieczny last inning that went off the fence. Two and one now, the count to Becker with Wilczek waiting on deck. The pitch. There's a strike. Two and two now. Erickson with the sign, winds and delivers. And there's that curveball that went right down the middle. You could see Becker backing away, and then that ball went right over the plate. 2 straight strikeouts here in the fourth.
Nice pitching. Both of those, Olson and Becker just froze.
Yep. So Wilczek now the batter. He grounded out to second, and there's a knee-high. Ooh, I was going to say strike, but the umpire did not see it my way.
I know I always umpire much better up here in the booth than I do behind the plate.
Yeah, you got to wait for that guy behind the plate to make the call. That one fouled off. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sometimes the umpires make the delayed call.
You sometimes got to think about it, especially on curveballs, and you're just like, yeah, that's right, okay, he got it.
1-1 the count, 2 down here in the fourth. 2-0 Columbus Catholic. Erickson with the pitch. There's that curveball. It drops in. He's got to work it in this inning. 1-2. Not easy to go against the left-hander with that curveball. The pitch. That one misses outside. 2-2.
I was going to say he went with fastball at that last pitch.
One run in the second for the Dons, one in the third. 2 straight strikeouts by Erickson here in the fourth. The pitch. Low, and it's full now, 3-2. The Dons with 3 hits in the game.
Let's see what he comes back with, Larry. Fastball or curve?
Well, he's frozen the first 2 hitters with a curveball. We'll see. The pitch is grounded to the third baseman, Barth. Long throw to first, and this one gets by Subke. Here's the throw to second, and he is in there. Wilczek, after that throw, got by the first baseman, just kept going. Be an error on Barth. His second here today. And now Nathan Nemitz, who singled and scored in the third.
This is where Columbus is dangerous. Is they take advantage of errors and miscues.
First pitch to Nemitz, inside a ball. Very similar to their basketball team.
Yes. Yep.
You make an error, and they'll take advantage of it. 1 ball, no strikes to Nemitz, with Konechny, the hot batter in this lineup for the Dons, waiting on deck. And there's a strike delivered to Nemitz. 1-1. Almost Center Lincoln at Greenwood today. Abbotsford Colby is at Spencer in baseball. Thorpe at Osseo Fairchild. That one misses upstairs. 2-1. Hard to believe, but just a few weeks and the girls softball regionals will be starting.
Welcome to May.
Yep. The pitch. This one lined into right center field. That's going to drop in there for a base hit. Gross comes up with it, fires it into second. Gets by the shortstop, and this will allow the runner, Nemitz, to go down to second. So an RBI single for Nemitz, then gets down to second. And that will be an error on the shortstop to allow that runner to get to second base. Now Konechny, the batter, 2 for 2. His last hit was a deep fly ball to left field. Takes the first pitch here for a ball. Three 0 now, Columbus Catholic with the lead. The pitch. Misses low. Two balls and no strikes. The pitch. This one is grounded in the hole at short, and Molson's just going to have to hang on to it. Another hit for Konechny. He's now 3 for 3. Down to third goes Nemitz. So runners at the corners.
Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
We'll go to short. Zoschke will go to center, I believe, and then Molson will go to left. So a relief pitcher on here in the fourth inning for the Warriors, with the Dons leading 3-0. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. We'll be back to Henry Luke's baseball field in Neillsville after this.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Second and third now. 1 ball, no strikes to Jacoby. The pitch. Off speed, and that one lands in there for a strike. 1-1. Two down, we're in the fourth. 3-0 Columbus Catholic. Hayes delivers. That one outside and low. 2-1. Nemitz the runner at third. Konechny at second. The pitch. There's a strike. And it's a strikeout. Jacoby didn't like it. But the umpire said yes, it caught the outside corner. The Dons get another run. On 2 hits, they leave 2. The end of 3.5, it's now 3-0 Columbus Catholic.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggleworms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
High school baseball today on 92.7 WPKG in Neillsville, 92.7 WPKG.com, SaleskiSports.com, and also on Neillsville Cable Channel 978. Blake Jacoby on the mound to work here in the 5th inning.
4th.
Check that, the 4th. Yeah, we're bottom of the 4th. Thank you, Joe.
We'll blame it on the cold weather.
Larry Hazer and Joe Anderson here today. Austin Gross, Santana Subke, and Sam Hayes due up here against Jacoby. Blake has given up 4 hits, but some good defensive plays by the Dons have not allowed a run to score. Gross, who doubled back in the 2nd, will lead off here in the 4th.
Quite a few left-handed hitters today, Larry.
Yep. And the first pitch to Austin is a ball inside, and we're going to talk about how close Gross gets to that plate.
Yeah, his left plant foot is right on the chalk.
About as close as you can get. Takes that one high, and it's 2-0. We got the coach, Colin Schmitz, right behind us here. He's critiquing us here in this game. 2-0 the count to Gross, and the pitch. Swung on and missed by Austin. 2-1. Subke waits in the on-deck circle. Jacoby delivers. Swung on and missed again by Austin. Count even now at 2-2. Jacoby with just 1 strikeout so far today. The 2-2 is lined to the second baseman. Glove there by the second baseman over there. That
Nathan
is
Nemitz.
Nemitz. Nice play by Nemitz. That was hit hard. Gloves it on to first for the first out here in the 4th. And now Santana Subke, the batter. Subke popped out to the shortstop. Konieczny his first time up. That pitch high and tight. 1-0.
Just getting his attention. Just getting his attention.
The 1-0. Swung on and missed by Santana. Jacoby gets the sign from Timler in the pitch. Grounded to the shortstop, Konieczny. On to first for the out. You know, we talk about the youth of this Neillsville team. Konieczny just a sophomore. I believe Jacoby's only a sophomore for the Dons.
These kids, I mean, they've got an awful lot of practice, summer leagues, and
yeah.
I know they played a lot last year.
Hayes will be the batter now. He struck out back in the 2nd. The pitch misses, ball 1.
Timler talking to the plate umpire.
Asking where that missed. Hayes a little out in front of that one.
Well, that's one thing you want to have between the umpire and the catcher. You want to have that communication. I mean, just, you know, where was that blue? And
you've umped some games.
Oh, yeah.
Did you get some of that from the catchers?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we'll talk. They'll ask, hey, where was that? And the big thing is, if you're a catcher, if you protect that umpire, make sure no ball hits them. They're going to give you a call if they trust you.
2-1 now, the count to Hayes. Yeah, the umpire don't want to get beat up back there either.
No, they don't.
Swing and a miss by Sam, 2-2.
And contrary to when you watch a major league game, how they're barking at each other, they don't do that much in high school. Not much. There's good rapport.
2-2. Jacoby shakes off a couple of signs. Now he's ready. And a swing and a miss by Hayes. He strikes out for the second time today. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Jacoby, the first for him today. Nothing across in the fourth. 4 in the books. 3-0 Columbus Catholic.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
Neillsville pitching has been very impressive this afternoon, Larry.
Erickson went 4 2/3. Gave up 3 runs on 5 hits. He had 3 strikeouts and 1 walk. Yeah, not bad against this Columbus Catholic team who has been putting out some runs here as of late.
That is correct.
And they will have Bennington, Timler, and Adler here in the 5th against Hayes. Hayes came on in the 4th inning with 2 outs and struck out Jacoby to end the inning. With runners at 2nd and 3rd.
It's a nice combination for Coach Matson. He can throw Erickson, and then he's got that lanky Sam Hayes now throwing. A little bit different arm angle.
Hayes works from the stretch and delivers a ball to Bennington. Bennington 0 for 2. Reached on an error in the 1st. And then lined out to the shortstop, Molson at that time. That pitch in the dirt, 2-0. Hayes, another one of the many sophomores in this lineup for the Warriors. The 2-0 is a strike. Two and 1. The Dons with a run in the 2nd, a run in the 3rd, and a run in the 4th. There's a ground ball that got Bennington twisted into the ground. Just a little roller to the right of the mound. And Hayes has an easy play. One up, one down in the 5th for Cole Timler, the catcher. Timler grounded out to 3rd and then had an RBI flyout to center in the 3rd. First pitch from Hayes. Not sure where that one missed, but it was a ball. One ball and no strikes. The pitch fouled back by Timler. 1-1. Adler forgot that he had to catch the foul balls that go back on the screen. He had to go get them when they go back there. The on-deck guy is always responsible. That pitch way high.
Wow.
2-1 now the count to Timler. 1 out here in the 5th inning. 3-0 Dons.
Changeup got away from him there.
The pitch. Fouled back by Timler. 2-2. You see the kid from Tennessee, the reliever, threw a 105.5-mile-an-hour fastball.
I heard about that, yeah.
Fastest recorded in college baseball. Second fastest in baseball history.
Who's number 1?
Aroldis Chapman.
Okay.
I believe he pitched for the Reds. 105.8.
He's throwing for the Yankees now. He's struggling. Remember J.R. Richard?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh, that young man could throw.
The 3-2 is grounded deep in the hole. Gloved over there by Barth, but he's not going to have a play. Behind second base, he grabbed that, but ground ball, but couldn't get a chance to get it to first. So an infield hit for Timler.
That would have been an outstanding defensive play if he'd have been able to pull that off. That was a bullet.
That is hit number 6 for the Dons. Now Adler, the batter. Walked and scored and struck out. And now he gets hit.
Ooh. Right on the hand.
And on a day like today, that smarts even more. So Adler hit by a pitch. And now Grant Olson, the first baseman. He has struck out twice looking. The Cincinnati Reds, speaking of the Reds, are off to the second worst record through 22 games since 1900.
Yes.
3-19.
I never expected that from them.
Worst.
I always thought they were going to be a sleeper team the last couple of years in major leagues, and they just never got it together.
No, never seemed to get things going. But the worst since 1900 was the 1988 Orioles. They were 1-21.
I remember that.
There's a line drive foul. Look out down there. Some Columbus Catholic fans.
I had read that that's the worst start ever in the history of the Cincinnati Reds.
I would probably agree with that, yeah.
3-13, you said?
3-19.
Ugh. Okay.
I think they had an 11-game losing streak at one point. 1 ball and 1 strike, and that pitch high and tight. 2-1 now to Olson.
He seems to be struggling here with the strike zone.
I believe I said 4 2/3 for Erickson. It'd be 3 2/3 for Erickson before Hayes came on. Swung on and missed by Olson. Two and two now. Runners at first and second for the Dons. 1 out here in the 5th. They lead 3-0. There go the runners. Swung on and missed. Throw down to third. And a good stop by Barth. Because if that ball gets by him, 2 more runs are probably going to score. But runners advance on the strikeout. 3rd time Olson has struck out here today.
We got a courtesy runner coming in.
Who do we got coming in, Joe?
Cole Hansen.
Cy Becker will be the batter. He struck out looking in the 4th and had an RBI flyout in the 2nd. So 2 more runners in scoring position here for the Dons. The pitch low in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes. 2 outs in the 5th. The Warriors would like to get it out here and get out of this inning. The Dons looking to add to their lead. Swung on and missed by Becker. 1-1. Becker was one of the two guys that struck out looking in that fourth inning to start the inning. And things kind of fell apart for Bryce Erickson, and he was relieved. Swung on and missed. Good fastball there.
Probably also going to be thinking, if you're Coach Mattson, you've got three games this week. You got to watch your pitch counts.
Loyal Thursday, and
got to start watching pitch counts.
Yep. Columbus Catholic again on Friday. That pitch misses outside.
Not by much.
Hayes thought he had one. 2-2 now. Hayes the sign from McDonald, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. 2 strikeouts to end the inning. And the Dons get nothing across in their half of the fifth on 1 hit. They leave 2. The Dons have left 7 through 5 innings.
Need incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 1, 2, 3 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 1, 2, 3 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
Neillsville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Neillsville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, neillsvilledairy.com.
Jacoby has given up 4 hits, has struck out 2, and has not walked anybody.
His last outing, he threw 6 against Greenwood, and then Nemitz came in and threw the 7th.
Dons are 3-0 in the conference, 5-0 overall. They have Loyal coming up this week. They have them tomorrow as Preston Berg leads off here in the 5th and fouls off the first pitch. And then these 2 teams again on Friday in Marshfield. Neillsville has Loyal on Thursday.
Here,
yep. Here in Neillsville. Jacoby with the 0-1, swung on and missed by Preston. Jacoby gets the sign from Timler, and the 0-2 is grounded to the shortstop, Konechny. A couple of hops, fires on to first for the out. Five in a row retired by Jacoby. And now Eric Moltzen, who started at shortstop and now is in left field, will be the batter. The trivia question from years from now, Iowa State quarterback Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant for this year's draft.
Drafted by?
The 49ers. He's a quarterback. 262nd pick.
Remember back in the day when they used to have like 20 rounds? Johnny Unitas was what, a 14th or 16th round pick?
Yeah, wasn't Bart Starr like a 17th round or something like that?
Yeah.
Pitch to Molson, low a ball. 2-0. Remember when the NBA Finals were about this time?
Yes.
Now the playoffs are just basically getting started.
Same way with the NHL.
Yep.
They just started yesterday.
3-0 the count to Molson, with Bryce Erickson waiting on deck. The pitch high, and Molson walks. First walk issued by Jacoby.
First base runner since the third? Yeah.
Yeah, since the third inning. And now coach for Columbus Catholic out there, Krasselt.
Meeting of the minds out at the mound.
Yeah, he's got the whole infield in there with him. He checked to see who was coming up. I'm not sure if that meant if Jacoby was going to stay in or not. And it looks like he is.
Most likely we'll see if Erickson will bunt.
And Erickson's going to hit from the right side this time. First 2 times up, he hit from the left side. Hitting from the right with 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 5th, 3-0 Columbus Catholic, as the throw over to first, as Molson diving back in. Erickson 1 for 2. Singled his last time up and then was picked off at second. Squares to bunt and takes inside. Picked off at second by the catcher. They threw behind him. He had a big lead at second at that time. That pitch is inside a ball. Jacoby kind of stared a little extra long in there at that one.
That was close.
2-0. The pitch. That one misses. And it's 3-0 now to Erickson. Zoschke waiting on deck. Jacoby from the stretch. Checks Molson. Now the pitch. And it's a strike. Erickson was taking all the way there.
He looked back at the umpire. A little grin on his face. He knew it was a strike.
Erickson old school. No batting gloves for him. The pitch. Off speed, and it's misses for a ball. Second straight walk here by Jacoby. The runner was going. So now runners at first and second, and Micah Zoschke, the batter. He was hit by a pitch his last time up.
Right in the head. Right off the helmet.
Right off the helmet, yep. He also popped out to the shortstop. The pitch. Big cut by Micah, and he missed. 0-1. Molson at second, Erickson at first. 1 out in his 5th inning. Warriors have had runners, but some good defensive plays by Columbus Catholic has prevented them from getting on the scoreboard here today.
Now Blake Jacoby is starting to struggle on the mound.
One and one now to Zoschke. Long look down at Coach Matson. Now he steps into the batter's box. Squares to bunt. Pulls back and takes a ball.
Jacoby's not missing by much.
No,
I mean, they're close.
I'm kind of baffled as to where those pitches are missing. He's not giving him the black part of that plate. Two and one the count. And that is a strike. Delayed call that time by the umpire. even at 2-2. Jacoby with a glance back at second. Now he's ready. And strike 3 is called. Wow, he's let that ball go a few times, and now he calls it here for a strike 3. Coach Matson's not happy. And the umpire is not looking down at him either. So a third strike called against Zoschke. 2 outs now in the 5th for Reese McDonald, who is 2 for 2. Singled in the 1st, singled in the 3rd. Up here in the 5th with 2 on and 2 out. The pitch. Misses outside a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Two for 2 on the day for Mr. McDonald.
Yeah, I would assume with him being as hot as he is, Coach Matson's not going to get these runners going. He wants to see if McDonald can get him around. Fouls that one back. 1-1. Jacoby taking a little extra time. Now he's ready. And the pitch. Big cut by Reese, and he missed it. 1-2. Two down here in the 5th. The Warriors with runners at 1st and 2nd, trailing 3-0.
He'll go off speed here. See if you can get him to chase.
He gets the sign from Timler, and the pitch is lifted in the air to center. Center fielder drifting back and will make the catch. Bennington out there to make the catch to retire the side. Reese hit it well. But Bennington playing deep out there in center makes the catch. The Warriors get no runs on no hits. They leave 2. And at the end of 5 complete now in Neillsville. Still 3-0 Columbus Catholic.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 17 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can get you rolling again. Sherrill Tire and Service Center is your locally owned commercial and farm tire specialist. Find us at SherrillTire.com.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to Grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at Grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
For the Dons, it'll be Wilczek, Nemitz, and Konieczny to face Sam Hayes. Hayes came on in relief in the 4th inning of Bryce Erickson. Erickson responsible for all 3 of the runs. (3-0) Columbus Catholic. We'll check the batter. Grounded out to second in the 2nd. Reached on an error in the 4th and scored. He came up after Erickson had struck out 2 straight batters. He scored, and then a couple of hits by the Dons, and then Erickson was relieved by Hayes. First pitch to Wilczek is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. That one misses. 2-0.
Let's say after a while you get used to looking through netting and
yep,
just becomes a natural part of the day.
And there's a strike delivered to Wilczek. 2-1 now. Columbus Catholic will be at Loyal tomorrow. The pitch swung on and missed by Wilczek. And then Loyal's here on Thursday. And then these two teams meet again on Friday in Marshfield. A lot of non-conference games going by the wayside. Strike 3 call to Wilczek. And now Hayes has 3 straight strikeouts in this game. Nathan Nemitz, the second baseman, will be the batter. Nemitz has walked and singled. He has scored a run and also has an RBI. Number 9 hitter in this lineup for the Dons. 1-0 the count. And a swing and a miss. 1-1.
That Columbus game for tomorrow at Loyal will be at 4 p.m. Will be on Zaleski Sports.
A 4 o'clock start.
Yes.
Okay.
According to what I received.
2-1 the count to Nemitz.
And
those two teams coming in here. We're right near the top of the conference standings. That pitch high. Columbus Catholic 3-0, Loyal 2-1. 3-1 the count to Nemitz.
Greenwood must also be a 2-1, I believe, correct?
3-1.
3-1, okay.
And that pitch high and tight, and he walks Nemitz. So after 3 straight strikeouts, Hayes issues a walk here to Nemitz with 1 out in the 6th inning. Now Emmett Konieczny. Konieczny is 3 for 3. Three singles in the game for Konieczny. And that one high and tight, backing him away. 1-0.
See if he'll send Nemitz on this next pitch.
Coach Krassel giving the signs down at third. Konieczny steps in. And now a throw over to first. Getting the runner back.
I think they were thinking the same thing I was.
Going to keep that guy close. The pitch. Low, and this one gets by McDonald back to the wall behind home plate. Down to second goes Nemitz.
There's a lot of room behind home plate here.
Sometimes that ball comes back off that brick wall.
Oh, yeah, it'll skip, yep.
Yep, it comes right back to you. Not that one. 2-0 the count. The pitch. High, and it's 3-0.
Roughly the kind of, from just looking at it, it looks somewhat similar to Hackman, too, as far as distance behind to the backstop. Obviously, Hackman wider, more room on the foul lines and things like that.
The pitch. High and tight again, and there's another walk. So 2 straight walks, and now Coach Mattson out of the dugout. And let's see what he's going to do here.
I think he'll keep him in.
Hayes with a couple of walks in this inning to go along with a strikeout. Columbus Catholic leading 3-0. We're in the top of the 6th inning.
I got to tell you, you've got 2 experienced head coaches that, just good teachers. They teach the game well.
Yep. So Hayes will stay in there, and Blake Jacoby will be the batter. Jacoby has walked, struck out, and flied out to center. Runners at first and second for the Dons. Hayes ready, and the pitch. Low and inside, a ball. 1 ball and no strikes.
Good hustle by Reese McDonald behind the plate.
Ball and no strikes to Jacoby. Hayes the stretch and the pitch. That one misses upstairs. 2-0. Runners take their leads at first and second. The pitch. There's a strike delivered by Hayes, and it's 2-1. The Dons with 5 hits today. Swing and a miss. Two and two now. Check that. They have 6 hits. They got a hit last inning. The pitch. Strike 3 call to Jacoby. 2 strikeouts here in this inning. That is strikeout number 5 for Hayes in the game since coming on in relief. 2 outs for Brock Bennington. Checks his swing and takes a strike.
Bennington has a lot of power. I mean, he'll get his pitch, and it's going to be extra bases.
The stretch by Hayes, off speed. That one rifled into left field for a base hit. This will score a run. Here comes the throw home. And this will advance runners at second and third. A run is in on the RBI single by Bennington. He moves to second on the throw. Konechny goes to third. And now the catcher, Cole Timler. Timler 1 for 3 with an RBI. The pitch. That one low.
And this is where Columbus gets you. They score with 2 outs consistently.
Four nothing Dons here in the top of the 6th inning. The pitch. That one high. 2-0 now. Hayes looking in for the sign from McDonald. Now he's ready. Runners take their leads at second and third. The pitch. This one grounded near the second baseman, Barth. Charges, throws, not in time. Another run's going to score. 2 runs score as Bennington was coming all the way from second base. It was a slow roller. And Barth didn't come up with it in time. It's an infield hit for Timler. And 2 RBIs.
Just going to ask you want to give him 2?
Now Adler, the batter, hit by a pitch his last time up. He's also walked and scored and struck out. And that ball gets by McDonald. Reese didn't realize that it got by him until it was too late. And Timler, check that, the courtesy runner for Timler is down there at second base.
Cole Hansen.
A ball and no strikes to Adler, the 7th batter here in this 6th inning. There's a strike, 1-1. Hayes, the stretch, and the pitch. That one inside, backing Adler away. It's 2-1. The pitch stays high, and it's 3-1. Three balls and a strike to Adler. Hansen with his lead at second, the pitch. And a strike is delivered by Hayes. It's full now, 3-2. Hayes, the stretch, and the pitch. This one grounded to the third baseman, Gunnar Barth. Fires over to first, dug out nicely by Subkeep. And that retires the side, but the Dons get 3 runs. On 2 hits, they leave 1. And at the end of 5 1/2, it is now 6-0, Columbus Catholic.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota, powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Subkey to face Blake Jacoby, who stays on here in the 6th inning. The Dons with 6 runs on 8 hits. The Warriors have no runs on 4 hits. And Gunnar Barth talking with Coach Dave Mattson as the throw goes down to second by Timler. And Barth will lead off here in the 6th inning. 0 for 2. Flied out to right his last time up in the 3rd.
I'm going to think that if Jacoby doesn't give up any runs in this inning, this will be his last.
Delivers a ball to Barth, low, 1-0. The 1-0 swung on and missed by Barth. 1-1. The pitch. That one in the dirt. 2-1. Timler today walked 2 in the last inning. Those are the only walks that he has had in this game. And he delivers a strike right there.
That was a good pitch off speed.
Yep, 2-2. The pitch. This one line into right field. That's going to be a base hit for Gunnar Barth. Hit number 5 in the game for the Warriors. And a leadoff single here in the 6th. We'll bring up Austin Gross. Gross doubled his first time up back in the 2nd. He then grounded out to 2nd in the 4th. 6-0 here in the 6th inning. Columbus Catholic leads. The pitch. Check swing and a strike to Austin Gross.
I don't know if Coach Matson's going to try to challenge Cole Timler behind the plate there to send the runner.
Barth with good speed at first. The pitch. High a ball. 1-1 to Gross.
Got that left foot back as far as he can in the box.
And as close to the plate as you could be without being out of the box.
Yep.
The pitch. Misses low. He has not given that low strike here today. 2-1 the count.
Yeah, you try not to squeeze the plate if you're the plate umpire. You know, you get in that 5th inning and you've seen an awful lot of pitches and got to be consistent.
That one misses low, and it's 3-1 now. Gunnar Barth, the runner at first, leading off this 6th inning with a single. And now the count 3-1 to Gross. Swung on and missed. Throw down to 2nd. The steal attempt by Gunnar Barth, and he is in there on the slide. Throw a little low that time from Timler. The count now full to Gross. Barth takes his lead down at 2nd. The pitch. And that one goes behind Gross. Back on the screen. This will allow the runner, Barth, to go down to 3rd. So a walk by Jacoby. Issued to Gross. Puts runners at the corners with nobody out here in the 6th inning for Santana Subke. Don's lead at 6-0. And the Warriors looking to get something going here in the 6th inning. Subke steps in there. He's 0 for 2. Popped out to short and grounded out to short. There's a steal attempt again by the Warriors. This time they got him.
They'll give up the run to get the out.
They'll concede the run for the out. Nice throw that time by Timler. 2-6 on the putout. So now the bases are empty for Subke. And a count of no balls and a strike. And now Coach Matson coming out. And he wants to talk to the umpire. That looked like the right call out there.
Yeah, he was out. Columbus, I was wondering if they were going to do that, if they were going to concede give up the run to get the out, and they did. But Timler, he's got a rifle back there. He just zipped it right down there. And Gross was out by about 2 feet.
Pitch to Subke is high a ball. 1-1.
Yeah, the Columbus game tomorrow in Loyal, Jason Zaleski will be on the call for that.
Okay, that was not originally on their schedule. So that one popped into right field. And it drops. Shallow right field near the line. Subke on at second base with a double. The second extra base hit in the game for the Warriors. The second double. And now Hayes will be the batter. He's had a rough night. 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts. Swings and misses at the first pitch.
Seems to be chopping at the ball. He's got a swing.
The 0-1. That one lifted in the air, right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Wilczek comes up with it, fires home, and will hold the runner at third. So runners at the corners. Couple of straight hits for the Warriors, and now Preston Berg, the DH. Dons lead at 6-0. 6-1. Check that. Sorry. That's why I got my spotters here. 6-1.
I'll tell you funny in a minute.
Timler taking a little extra time in between pitches here in this inning. Swing and a miss by Berg.
I forgot to score a run for, I believe it was Columbus last week, and the viewers caught me on that one.
Oh, yeah, they'll make sure you're doing it right.
Yes, sir.
Especially if it's not to their favor. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
As I said on the broadcast last week, you know they're watching.
Yep. Just make a little mistake somewhere and see how many people are watching. Timler, the pitch. Low in the dirt. Check that. That was Jacoby with the pitch. Timler had that one get by him.
Kept it in front of him, though, so they couldn't advance.
Hayes could not run. Hayes is at first. Subke's at third. Berg with a count of 1-2. And now they want to get the runner off of first base. And did they get him? They did get him. Hayes thought he ran around the tag, but Konechny was able to tag him. I thought I heard the Warrior bench yelling balk, but it's 1-6 on the putout. As Jacoby spun around to pick off the runner because he had taken off at first. And they caught him. As Berg hits one into right center field. There's another run that could have scored for the Warriors maybe. But they do get one. As Berg gets an RBI.
RBI single.
Yep. Now Eric Molson. And now Coach Krasselt is coming out of the dugout, and we're going to get a pitching change. Looks like Konechny's going to come on. In relief of Jacoby here in the sixth. So Jacoby will come on, or excuse me, Konechny will come on to pitch. And I don't know, does Jacoby go to short then?
I believe so.
They'll just switch places. So Konechny will take his warm-up pitches. The Warriors with a couple of runs here in the sixth inning. 2 outs. And a runner at first base in Preston Berg. Eric Molson will be the batter for the Warriors going against Emmett Konechny. Konechny, another one of the sophomores for this Dons team. Good athlete.
I don't know about you, Larry. I think it's getting colder.
No, I know it's getting colder.
It feels colder.
I got kind of a bad knee, and right now it's, I think, frozen in the it's locked in the bent position.
You're lucky you just have one bad knee. I've got two.
I need somebody to thaw it out so I can bend it. Things are going to get better.
We
hope. We're going to say it's too hot.
The old saying goes,
Yes,
you don't have to shovel humidity. You don't have to shovel humidity.
No, but you got to wipe it off.
Yes.
I don't know, what's worse, sitting in this or 90 degrees and 90% humidity?
I think I'd take the humidity. I mean, I whine it both times, but.
All right, Molson will step in. There's a throw to first ball.
That was pretty close.
Gavin Barth is in there as a pinch runner, or courtesy runner, excuse me. Strike delivered by Konechny, 0-1. Another throw over to first and another close play. Oh, they thought they had him there. Konechny was heading for the dugout.
I'm not moving the camera, ladies and gentlemen, because you'll get a view of windows.
The pitch. That one is high a ball. 1-1.
You see what I mean? Oh, no.
Oh,
I'll be speedier.
We could have been getting those plays over at first.
All right. I got you on the score. You got me on the camera.
Depriving him for 5+ innings. The pitch, high a ball to Molson. 2-1 now. Molson walked his last time up in the 5th. He also popped out to the third baseman back in the 3rd inning. The 2-1.
Very close.
Misses.
Very close.
3-1. Top of the order, Bryce Erickson waits on deck. The pitch, high a ball. It's a walk to Molson. Barth came on to run. Actually, he's the guy that Berg pinch hit for. So there'll be no switching of anybody in the field. And now a balk has been called. Konechny looking around, wondering what happened there, and now Coach Krasselt is coming out of the dugout, wondering the same thing. He's explaining, the outfield umpires explaining to Krasselt. And now Coach Krasselt telling Konechny what he did. Not happy, though.
No.
I don't think he was happy with the call.
No. I was looking at the book. I didn't check and see if he had come set or not.
Yeah, I did not see what happened there either. Erickson, the batter. Going back to the left-hand side, and he pops it high near the Warrior dugout, and a nice catch made over there. Wow, the third baseman coming over to make that catch.
Cy Becker.
Cy Becker, right against the Warrior dugout to retire the side.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 17 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can get you rolling again. Sherrill Tire and Service Center is your locally owned commercial and farm tire specialist. Find us at SherrillTire.com.
Our official scorer down there, Tom Beanick, said that he wasn't set on the pitch. That's why there was a balk. But nonetheless, we go to the 7th inning with Columbus Catholic leading 6-2, looking to stay unbeaten on the season.
Sam Hayes staying on the mound for the Warriors.
He came on in relief in the 4th inning with 2 outs in relief of Bryce Erickson. Hayes gave up 3 runs in that 6th inning. So it's now a 6-2 lead for the Dons. Grant Olson will lead off here in this 7th inning for the Dons. And the first pitch to Grant, lifted in the air, shallow right field, coming on Gross. He will not make the catch. A leadoff single for Grant Olson. He's had a rough evening until then. He struck out 3 times before that hit. And now the third baseman, Cy Becker, who made that nice catch against the Warrior dugout to end the 6th inning. Takes the first pitch outside a ball. One ball and no strikes. The pitch. Lifted in the air. Foul territory, and this one will get out of play amongst the crowd down the first base line. It's like they may be warming somebody up over there for the Dons. Bennington playing catch with one of the coaches. Swing and a miss. Down to second goes the throw, and it gets by the second baseman covering, but not enough for Olson to advance. Yeah, they like to run.
And they take advantage of, like I said, run and miscues.
Becker with a count of 1-2. The pitch. This one lined into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Olson coming around third. Here comes the throw home. It will not be in time. And on the throw, down to second goes Becker. 7-2 Dons. 2 straight hits here in the inning. And now Sam Wilczek. Wilczek struck out looking his last time up. Scored a run back in the 4th and grounded out to second in the 2nd. Swings and misses there.
Chase that pitch.
Yep. Hayes, the stretch, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nothing in 2 to Wilczek. pitch. Swung on and missed. He chased a high one that time. And for the second time, Wilczek goes down via the strikeout. One down in the seventh for Nathan Nimitz. Couple of hits, a walk, an RBI, 2 runs scored. Pretty good day for the number 9 hitter. The pitch. Chop foul at home plate.
Watching Coach Jared Krassel give the signs that I'm trying to see if I can steal them a little bit, but
good luck.
Because you give the sign and there's always the indicator that's going to turn it on or not.
Yep. That's the thing you got to figure out. Nothing in 1 to Nemitz. The pitch. Off speed, drops in there. Strike 2.
Sign stealing. You know, now they've got it in major leagues where they've got the speaker and the caps of the pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's they can't hear him half the time.
The pitch. Again, off speed, misses inside. 1-2 now to Nimitz. Hayes the pitch. Inside, 2-2. Becker the runner at second. A run in here in the seventh. 7-2 Dons. And the curveball, and he went fishing that time. Nemitz did and didn't get it. But the ball got by the catcher, which allowed the runner from second to go to third. So 2 straight strikeouts. 7 now for Hayes since coming on.
He's done well in his innings of relief.
Yes, he has. Unfortunately, he's also given up 4 runs. Konechny, the top of the order, swings and misses. Konechny 3 for 3. He walked his last time up in the 6th and scored. The pitch. Checks his swing and takes the strike. Hayes is just coming right at him here.
Be interesting to see what Columbus does at the bottom of the inning, who they'll throw.
Looked like it was Bennington warming up.
You're going to start watching pitch counts now.
Swing and a miss. 3 straight strikeouts to end the 7th. 8 in the game for Hayes since coming on. 1 run in the 7th for the Dons on 2 hits. They leave 1. And at the end of 6.5, it is now 7-2 Columbus Catholic.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
And the Warriors will bring up Micah Zoschke, Reese McDonald, and Gunnar Barth in this 7th inning. The Dons looking to stay unbeaten on the season. 3-0 in the conference, 5-0 overall. The Warriors Warriors looking for their first win in the conference.
Have they picked up a win yet this season?
They're 1-4 overall. Couple of close games. I mean, they had a good game with Loyal. But they went extra innings with Greenwood, but a wild pitch in the bottom of the 8th. The Indians beat them 8-7.
Was that here or there?
I was up in
Greenwood. Okay.
I think that was up in Greenwood.
Well, let's see if Neillsville can scratch up 5 runs here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, there's a first pitch hit ground ball to the shortstop. Oh, and they got Zoschke. Boy, that had to be close. The shortstop, Jacoby, took his time making that throw, and Zoschke gets down the line in a hurry. And Coach Matson couldn't believe it. He thought that Zoschke beat that throw out. So 1 out in the 7th for Reese McDonald. Konieczny's pitch, low and inside a ball. Reese has hit the ball hard 3 times. Couple of hits and a fly out to center. Inside, 2-0. That fly out to center was hit well, but the center fielder, as is the case right now, playing deep. That one taken outside, 3-0. So again, the Dons and Loyal tomorrow on Zaleski Sports, starting at 4. The pitch, high, and they gotta wonder if they were even going to let Reese get anything to hit. A 4-pitch walk puts McDonald at first, and Gunnar Barth will be the batter. McFarland will come out and be the courtesy runner for McDonald.
A little bit more speed on the base pass.
It's getting to be like in those football games when you get to the 4th quarter in them cold games, it gets harder to talk.
Kind of make things work.
Yeah. Scoring to bunt, it's Barth, and he takes a strike. One out here in the 7th. Columbus Catholic leading 7-2. And another strike delivered by Konieczny. Warriors got 2 runs on 3 hits in that 6th inning. That curveball drops in the dirt. Timler scrambling after it and able to come up with it before the runner can advance. One and two now, the count.
And you said Neillsville has a game tomorrow as well.
No, they had Thursday.
Thursday, okay.
Yep. Low right there, 2-2. Thursday at Loyal, and then, or Loyal here, excuse me, and then at Columbus.
That's right.
On Friday.
If you're one of these coaches, you really got to start watching pitches too, who you're going to have available.
The pitch, high a ball, full now, 3-2. I believe they were, because the girls have a doubleheader at Gilman, so I believe Gilman was on their schedule for tomorrow, but of course that one off the schedule with Gilman not having a team. The pitch.
Walked him.
Misses, and he walks Gunnar Barth. So now runners at first and second for Austin Gross. Gross walked his last time up and then was thrown out trying to steal. Now a throw back to second, trying to get the runner. McFarland dives back in. One out here in the bottom of the 7th. Warriors with runners at first and second. And the pitch to Gross is a strike. Nothing in one. And the pitch. Checks his swing and takes high. 1-1. Warrior dugout making a little extra noise on every pitch.
He looks him back.
Yep. Konechny steps off. 1-1 the count to Austin Gross. He takes inside there, and it's 2-1. Subke waits on deck. McFarland the runner at second. Barth the runner at first. The pitch. Outside a ball, 3-1. Three balls, one strike. No signs given by Coach Mattson, just telling the pitch count and saying, it's all about you. And he takes a strike. Full now, 3-2.
Now you got to protect the plate.
Yep.
If you're Emmett Konechny, now you're hoping for a double play.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. A late swing there by Austin. Snap throw down to first. Oh, and they thought they got the runner off. The umpire says no. 2 outs for Subke. Walked and scored in that 2-run 6th. 0 for 2 for Subke today. The pitch is a strike. Subke a little taller, so that strike zone's a little higher. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Neillsville down to their last strike.
The stretch by Konechny, the pitch. Off the end of the bat, Konechny gloves at the mound, throws to first, and that will do it here from Neillsville. The Dons get the win. 7-2 today over the Warriors. So we take a look at the stat sheet in this one, and you've got Emmett Konechny. 3 for 4 in the game. A run scored. Nathan Nemitz, nice game for him. 2 for 3. 2 runs scored and an RBI. You know, other than that, you look at this score sheet, and pitching for Neillsville didn't do all that bad. There's a lot of Ks on this score sheet for this Dons team.
But as I told you, Larry, at the beginning of the game, Columbus will always take advantage. If you make one little error or one miscue, they will take advantage of it and score.
And that's what they did here today. They took advantage of Neillsville's miscues and played some good defense to not allow the Warriors to score many runs. As the Warriors did have some base runners, but some fine defensive plays by their catcher, picking a runner off, and some other fine plays by this defense for Columbus Catholic. The Dons win it here today. Final, once again, 7-2. Back.
Neillsville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Neillsville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, neillsvilledairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Neillsville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Neillsville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.